you know, you're coming with me ka attitude and you didn't even attend half of the events that took place, but you're coming with krach.
Yeah. I've got this feeling that I get to you, and I'm
welcome back to Life of Sky with Ntsei-Sky, so Flyest content, aka Petty Cash, Petty Money, Petty Cash. And I'm back to talk about another reality show. Today we're going to talk about the new reality show that has been released on Netflix, Young, Famous and African. Before we get into this video, like, comment and subscribe, and let's just do the right thing, okay? Young, Famous and African, this is a show that I think ever since they dropped the trailer, I've been looking forward to it, right? If you haven't watched it, essentially it's about a show that follows young, famous and African people, as the title says, different countries, different types of young people that do different things, predominantly in the entertainment space. The way I see it overall, it kind of, when I say at first it kind of seemed like this is essentially Kanye Bao's show, if I'm being honest, because when we open, she's the one narrating majority of this reality show, and usually as each cast member is introduced into the show, they're usually being introduced via her. So it's like she's the main character of this show, and she invites her friends to be part of the show, and then their friends invite their friends. And I'm the kind of person, when I watch shows, I'm the one skimming and scanning the background. Like, some things are, whether you want to believe it or not, some things are really distracting. Like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but like, what's up with the wig though, you know? And I'm actually surprised. There's a scene in one of these episodes where they're sitting around a campfire. They've come off the trip, and you know, Kanye's fighting there and her wig is sitting here. She's going back and forth with Ari and Kaylee and the naked DJ, and her cornrows are showing. There's nothing wrong with that, but like, that's the thing, I don't know if that's what she was going for. But at the same time, like, if that's not what she was going for, then why didn't any makeup stylist, somebody, fix her wig? Why? Like, if I was fighting with her, I would have been like, okay, I hear what you're saying though, but like, fix your wig. That would have been my point of departure. So like, I think that's also why I'm so distracted, because like, you guys are fighting with Kanye, but none of you guys are saying, okay sis, but I'm not about to let you talk to me when your wig is looking like that. I can literally see the cornrows, the hairline from here. We have obviously the one and only Kanye Silembao. She is a South African socialite, actress, musician, you name it, she's got it. She obviously came onto the scene being known as a gold digger. Personally, I feel like Kanye didn't necessarily have much of a storyline. I didn't really see what her storyline was, and I'll explain why. Okay, I understand she's the main character, a lot of these people are her friends, and they all came together on the show because of her, and da 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 da. So let's move on. Now we have Nadia and Diamond, Braga, Cloudy, Saudi, you know what I mean? That's our gal, literally South Africa's Nicki Minaj, you know? So Nadia on this show, I'm glad that she was on this show, because then I got to see another side of Nadia. Like, I feel like we don't really know much of her personality besides being Braga. So, and Nadia, she ended up, you see, that's the thing, Nadia during the filming of this show was still dating Vic Mensa, and then Diamond Platinums comes and is showing interest in Nadia, and she's obviously feeling very weird. But it's, for me, the fact that, why are you entertaining another guy? I know you're in long distance relation, but why are you entertaining another guy? Because you literally signed up for that long distance relationship with your eyes open. Now you're going to be entertaining another guy on the side. I don't know, that was just a bit shaky for me. So when Diamond started being shaky and Nadia and Akai, I wouldn't say it was heartbroken, but when she was starting to feel emotional about it, I'm like, you see babes, you should have just focused on your relation. You wouldn't be going through stuff like this if you were just focused on the relation, you know what I mean? So she should have just focused on the relation and not entertain Diamond, because now look, she's having unnecessary chest pains. I understand that Diamond has a baby mama, which is Zari, but I don't understand why she was beefing with Zari necessarily. Like, I understand her interaction with Diamond was uncomfortable, you know what I mean? Zari and Diamond are a bit too close for comfort. Like, if you're trying to date Diamond, whatever relationship he has with his baby mama, like, I don't think any sane person would sign up for that. But I don't understand why Nadia now dislikes Zari. Like, she literally doesn't know anything about Zari. You see, if Zari knew that Diamond and her were getting to know each other and she was acting like that, sharp, you can beef. But like, Lena, she doesn't even know that you guys are getting to know each other. She's coming with friendly vibes. So why are you even beefing with this girl now? Annie is married-ish. Annie has known the legendary Tubaba since she was 15, 16, and allegedly Tubaba was 24 years old when he met Annie. I don't know about y'all, but that just kind of gives grooming. Tubaba's Annie's first kiss, first hug, first love, first everything. That is so beautiful when you look at it from Annie's perspective. Then as the show goes on, we find out that Tubaba has 4 or 5 kids on Annie. I've known you since I was 15. Even before you became the legendary Banban, you become famous. You start having 1, 2, 3 kids on me. Kids that were conceived even before me. I feel like by the first kid, my sister, you should have been out of there. I don't know how you convince yourself after the first child, but I know that a lot of people do, but definitely after the second child, you have to dip. Like, you have to dip. You have to love yourself, because at that point, you're getting sick. She also gives very much fangirl. She gives very much, oh my gosh, it's my husband. Like the scene where the husband surprised her in Joburg with flowers and everything. It's like she just bumped into Michael Jackson, like she was melting. And obviously that's her man and everything. I feel like you can see when a Han, or when someone in general, you can see when someone in general is so excited to see their partner that they're like, ah. But also, like, you can see when this is borderline getting to fan, and when it gets there, it's a bit concerning as a viewer. You know, it's very like, oh my gosh, baby, I didn't expect you. That's one thing. But now when it's like, oh my gosh, touch me, like, you can't act like that around your partner. You've known him since you're 15. Surely you can't be shaking like this. It just gives the impression, not to say that that's what it is, but it gives the impression that you're a fan. She just seems like someone that has been groomed and was broken and is still, you know. Tubaba looks like he had to do something. I feel like, I don't know, this is genuine speculation, but it's like Tubaba knew Annie was gonna be on this reality show, and he knew that this show requires you to tell the audience about yourself, and he knew that when Annie tells the audience about herself and her marriage and everything, it's gonna come out what Tubaba was doing. So I think he knew that that's what's gonna come out, and he had to come and save the day. Vows, flowers, everything. But you can see this guy, he gives very standoffish. We have Naked DJ. Naked DJ, for me, he gives very pervert. He's very, I feel like every time, okay, fair enough, they call him Naked DJ, but he's so, every time he's talking, it's like sexual stuff. When was the last time? And he's 40. You can even, like, he's those guys that you can tell that they're old. Oh babe, when last did you even wear fishnets? Dog, who even talks about fishnets in 2022? He gives the impression that he's that kind of guy that's like, oh, I'm just honest, I just tell it like it is. And it's like, no, my G, you're rude. You don't tell anything like it's anything. You're just a rude guy. That's just what it is. He was violating Kanye there, and I know him and Kanye have like this sibling type of relationship, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna support you. I'm not gonna be there when you're crying. I don't do post support. There's so many times where Naked DJ violated Kanye there, and even you can see the look on, I think Kanye's reaction is my reaction. I genuinely don't even know what I would have said. Like, I just would have, well, damn. He can't necessarily fathom what Kaylee was trying to express by saying that when they met, he was overly romantic and da-da-da-da-da, and he's not that guy anymore. You know what I mean? I understand he needs space and everything, but like he's not keeping up the things that he used to promise in the beginning, and that's where Kaylee's coming from. And it's like, it's not clicking for him. I can see why you're divorced twice. Like, you're not a grand person. You're not a nice person. You're not nice to your friends. You're not nice to your hun. You're not comforting. Like, you'll just watch your friend have a breakdown and you'll just watch them. You won't say anything to comfort them, nothing. You're just a rock. Swanky. Swanky is Annie's friend. I don't have anything negative to say about him. I like the fact that he's very happy-go-lucky. He doesn't get irritated very easily. He's all about the good vibes. He had a great storyline. He had a magazine shoot. You know, he's all about his bag and just people being okay. He went further to try and mend things between Zari and Annie. Like, he just looks like the kind of person that always wants good vibes. Like, you know those people that are, I just want good vibes, and it's like, dude, you're never good vibes. Then we have Diamond. He is a player. He's open about being, I mean, shout out to people that live their truth. You see, it's not like someone that's like, I'm such a good guy, and like, you're not a good guy. He outright says it. He gives off the impression that, yo dog, I'm shaky. At least you know that he's shaky when you get into it. At least he's the baby daddy of Zari's child. He's an international star. Even though he wasn't around as often, I feel like he still kind of had a storyline because people were carrying a storyline for him. He's Zari's baby daddy and they have children together. Nadia's still holding on to that and shopping for cars for him. Then there's Andile. Andile's friends with Diamond but ends up falling for Zari. Diamond didn't really have to try have a storyline because the storyline was already made for him. While Annie was venting to Andile about what she's been through, Kanye joins the conversation. That's something that worried me. Kanye joins the conversation and is like, oh yeah, Annie's busy telling us about her weaknesses. And I felt like, Annie, that's where, like, that's your problem. You let me know what your weakness is. Now I've got you. And it's like, Kanye, why is anyone sharing their vulnerable experiences like a you gotcha moment? Like, it gives me the impression that like you prey on people's vulnerabilities and you soak in their vulnerabilities to later know how you can manipulate them or use it against them or use some sort of reverse psychology. I don't know, lie, that kind of scared me a bit because you're not a safe space and you look like you're gonna use what you know about me against me, and that honestly scared me a bit about her character. Kanye hosts this dinner thing and then she discloses that she has a child, she's 15, she stays in her own apartment. Annie's obviously like disagreeing, Andile's disagreeing. You do not let a child stay on their own, no matter how you want to be a cool mom. At some point you need to be a regular mom. That's where Andile and Annie were coming from, and I understand that. You know, I feel like in as much as you really want to be a cool mom, I feel like at some point there has to be a bit of regular mom that is in there. Like, there's just some things where you can't let your child do them no matter how cool and liberal you are. But when Annie asked if Kans is ready to have sex and she's 15 and tomorrow she wakes up and decides she wants to give away her virginity at 15, and Kanye was like, it is what it is, it be that way. Persoonlijk, for me, I felt like that was kind of scary, a bit of a red light. And obviously Annie, I wouldn't say Annie was Annie was wrong for judging Kanye's motherhood. You know, I feel like it's kind of wrong to come for someone's motherhood because at the time you never know, like Kanye and Kans's relationship, it works so well for them because of what Kanye is doing, whereas with what Annie's doing, that works perfectly because of the daughters that she has. Like, the kind of children Annie has, her motherhood skills work well with them. So you can't judge someone because they're doing something, it's clearly working for them. But I can also understand when someone's like, dude, you can't be liberal to the point where you're ready to just have your child 15 having sex. It was going to be Nadia's birthday and then they had a little high tea situation. Kanye was not Kanye, Nadia was like, oh yeah, I was talking to Zari, yeah, you're with Diamond, he said that he likes me, but girl, you're like a whole lot of women. Like, Nadia was just showing how threatened she was. Like, it's like, dude, why are you so threatened? Like, she's just the mother of this child. She didn't even know that you guys were getting to know each other. Like, you're shaking at the knees and we can see you're just a whole lot of women and I'm not. Like, Nadia, why would you say that? Why would you just say that you're not a whole lot of women? You're literally Braga. Personally, I can't imagine Nicki Minaj looking at another woman like, you're just a whole lot of women and I'm not. I just felt like saying, Nadia baby, look at me, this is not you. Another woman can be a whole lot of women and so can you. Like, it's not like one or the other. You're a whole lot of women and so am I. Like, you're everything, and you're definitely everything a man needs, and so am I. And Nadia was just there, you're just a whole lot of women and I'm just here. Dog, you're Nadia and Kai. Dog, you can't say that. There was the whole dinner thing. Zari was there, and then Zari knows how to treat a man. She brought diamond platinums, a Cartier present. Annie now makes a call to her husband, the legendary Tubaba. Oh look, baby, I'm sitting here with everyone. Tubaba's like, oh, holla at Zari. And I feel like Annie shouldn't have also been insecure about that. You know what I mean? I feel like, and also to not, like, on the other side, I feel like Zari wasn't understanding where Annie was coming from. I don't even think Annie meant it like in an insecure way when she's like, where do you know my husband from? I don't think Annie asked that guy like, where do you know my husband from? I don't think she even asked it in a way of being insecure. It's just like, wow, you know my husband and I've never heard my husband talk about you. So like, wow, where do you guys know each other from? You're just supposed to say, hey, him and I did Channel O together. That's where I know him from. You answer the question and we keep it moving. But I think Zari didn't give a clear answer to Annie as to where she knows her husband from. And obviously, if you're not answering my question, I'm gonna keep asking. And obviously, if I keep asking, it's gonna give you the impression that I'm insecure. And it's like, dude, I'm not even insecure, you're just not answering my question. That's just how I understood it to be. So Annie was just, I don't know, why don't you ask your husband where I know him from? Like, dog, am I sitting here with my husband? I'm literally sitting in front of you now. Like, just answer the question. Sometimes there's no reason to be spicy. Like, go ask your man. Why must I ask him? You and me are talking right now, most. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like also too, Baba, like, if Zari didn't answer the question, her husband definitely should have. You know, like, if your husband is not answering, like, then that's obviously a red flag. But I don't think I like Naked DJ. He had an argument with his hand. We haven't spoken for 9 days. 9 days? By the time we're reaching day 2, I'm already in my second talking stage, I'm afraid. Like, if the sun is gonna rise and set for at least 48 hours and we haven't spoke, now I'm sure by day 5 I would have been in another relationship. I don't lie to you. Like, me, when I don't hear from you, I move on. If I try check up, hey babe, hey, and you're not responding and the days are going, I'm moving on. If 48 hours can pass without us speaking, I'm afraid I'm in another relation. I'm just in another relation. I'm a woman with needs. I had to do what I had to do. Yeah, I really think next season they bring someone with better wigs. You know, I really hope next season we can delve deeper into what they are doing. You know what I mean? Braga must take us into the stew. Kanye must show us what happened in Dubai. Next season, we must know what happened with Zari and Andile. What do these people actually do? Kudzi, my nigga, what do you do for a living? We need to get more into these things. That argument where Zari and Kanye were going back and forth on the train, if I'm being completely honest, I don't even know what that fight was about. Yeah, sharp. Zari was like, oh, thank you for attending my event. I don't wanna lie. I don't know why that offended Kanye. And then that scene where Kanye's just staring into space, she just looked crazy. It was just kind of random. It looks like one of those fights that the production had to throw in. Even at that pajama thing for Annie's, that bachelorette party. Okay, but like, okay, sis, what about this? I don't understand. Me, if I was in Zari's position, I was never gonna let someone that wasn't there fight with me. Like, you're gonna be like, oh guys, I was missing. How did the blue train go? And then while someone is giving you the update, no, the blue train was nice, but we had some fights, you know, and Zari's explaining why they fought. Now you're gonna fight with me. Okay, but no, Insane, Rana, why would you do that? Dog, why are you fighting with me? Like, I'm giving you the story. You were not there. I'm not about to call someone that was never ever there. You know, you're coming with me, ka attitude, and you didn't even attend half of the events that took place, but you're coming with krach. You're coming with a might. That's my take, and stay tuned for more. I'm gonna be coming with so many more TV reviews, obviously at the end of the season.